The U.S. continues its streak of record-breaking COVID cases. The average number of daily cases peaked for the second day in a row. The new 7-day average is around 277,000 cases, 23,000 more than the previous day. National Correspondent Terace Garnier reports live for us now. Terace, what more can you tell us about these record-breaking numbers?
Good morning, Bianca. Well, as the country sees a high number of children being infected by COVID-19, there are photos circulating social media of parents desperately trying to get their children's test kits sent out by said deadlines. Now, here's an example. A school district in Chicago gave out test kits to 150,000 students in areas hardest hit by the coronavirus. And now we're seeing drop boxes overflowing with COVID-19 test kits. Now, this has led Chicago school systems to extend the deadline for parents to return the district's at-home COVID-19 test kits, push the deadline, and add extra drop-off locations. Now parents have until the end of today to get those tests in the mail, but that was just one example showing high testing demands. Here's what one expert says needs to happen in order to meet that demand across the country.
And I do estimate, it's just an estimate, that we need 1 to 2 billion tests a month in this country. We're far under that. So it's a combination of accelerated regulatory review, private-public partnerships, helping these companies that have tests increase their manufacturing capability. The same type of thing we did for Operation Warp Speed to bring vaccines, we need to do for testing.
And so that's what's going on with the test kits, and these photos that are going around are just mind-boggling.
And Terace, many cities across the globe are canceling their big New Year's Eve celebrations. What are government officials here in the U.S. saying about smaller indoor parties and gatherings?
Bianca, many governors across the country are urging residents to scale back any New Year's gatherings. For example, Illinois saw over 21,000 new cases Friday, including 79 deaths. That's the most on record since the pandemic took shape in March of 2020. Now, Governor Pritzker warned residents to think twice about how many people will be gathering and try to keep them socially distant.
And there's been a lot of people getting tested after having cold-like symptoms. So how can people tell the difference between a common cold and the Omicron variant?
Well, there are 3 COVID-19 symptoms you'll see with Omicron that you won't see with the common cold, and that's going to be loss of smell and taste. Normally, a common cold won't cause high fevers or headaches, so those are the 3 symptoms, and reports show those are actually the main symptoms for Omicron. So if someone's experiencing those symptoms, they may have more than just the common cold, but I want to make sure and emphasize that it's important for people to be vigilant of these symptoms, because a recent Reuters report shows that early lab work has proven that Omicron can evade vaccines, boosters, and natural immunity. Back to you, Bianca.
National Correspondent Terace Garnier reporting live in Maryland. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
According